My name's John Hagar. The story starts when I was young. My parents split when I was 2, and my dad moved in with my uncle, and when I went over there, I went to church all the time, every time I went there. I got saved when I was about 7 years old, and then baptized when I was 11. Every time I went to my dad's, I looked forward to it because I wanted to go to church. I loved it. I wanted to be there. For a few years, I stopped going to my dad's, and so I stopped having church. And during those few years, I felt a void, something missing in my heart. At the time, I didn't know what it was. I wasn't sure, but then when I started going back to church, I realized it was God. I was missing God. So I started going back to church. I got real involved in church. Started working with the bus ministry and children's ministry. Started doing all that. And then the church decided not to do the bus no more. So we ended up, me and a few other people tried to find a church for the kids on the bus because we didn't want them to not go to church anymore. Amen. So we found another church, we switched them, and I started going there a few times, and then I just stopped for a little bit. And I just stopped, and then I started going back to church again, and I started listening to the right music again, and started listening to God more. And then I was talking to people on Facebook. I play a game, and I talked to people on there, and there's a couple of people, someone I knew, they said that they used to be a Christian and now they don't follow God. And they were having problems in their life, and I said, pray. Ask God to help you. They said, every time I pray, it just gets worse. I said, keep praying. Keep praying. And I told them I was going to pray for them. Well, the first day I prayed, something bad happened. And I was like, keep praying. I'm going to keep praying because it's just going to get better. And it did. And now she's like writing on Facebook how prayer does work and it helps, and how she's happy and everything's going good. Amen. And then a little while ago, I was listening to radio, and they had a 30-day challenge of listening to nothing but God's music. So I started listening to that, and about a week into it, God spoke to me, and He told me He wanted me to be a preacher. So I told my boss about it, and when he told his wife about it, and the next day at work she asked me about it. And she told me, she's like, Grace has a class. I was like, they do? I didn't know that. I was like, how much is it? She's like, don't worry about it. If you like it, I'll pay for it for you. So you can go. Because if God wants you to, take the opportunity to do it when it's there. So I've gone there. I loved it the first day. I told her. She paid for 3 semesters in advance. So now I'm gonna go because I can't stop because it's already paid for either way. And then I heard about this class, so I took it because if this is what God wants me to do, I want every chance I can.